Hey everybody, welcome to today's practice. We are going to start in a seated position. So come to lie down with your legs outstretched in front of you and with your feet flexed. Regardless of whether your knees are bent here or not, keep your ankles flexed and your torso perpendicular to the mat. So you're sat in quite an active starting position. Close down the eyes and start to deepen your breath. Exhale 1. Inhale deeply and expansively. Exhale 2. And allow the breath rhythm to focus the mind. So checking out now of any thoughts that have consumed you up to this point. Inhale. Belly expands, chest expands. Exhale 3. Finding that connection to Ujjayi breath straight away taps you into the mindset of practice time, playtime on the mats. 4. One more breath. Sit slightly taller, de-strain the neck, drag the shoulder blades down the back. 5. Bring the right knee into your chest, open the eyes and place the right foot to the outside edge of the left thigh. With your left arm, hug around the knee and twist. Inhale, sitting nice and tall. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Release to face forward and switch sides. Bring the left knee in. Place the foot to the outer right thigh and with the right arm, hug the knee and twist. Reach the left hand behind you. Sit up tall. And twist, twist and twist. Come to face forwards, release the left leg. Bring both knees in, cross one ankle over the other and rock forward into a tabletop position. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog, stretch the legs. Walking your hands to your feet, moving to the back edge of the mat, hang and relax, catching a hold of opposite elbows. Bend your knees so you're not locking the joints. Relax the torso over the thighs. Disengage the neck. Forward fold as you exhale. Breathe into the back body. Forward fold on the exhalation. Release the hands. Walk out into a plank pose. Holding your plank, we hold 1. Press the head to the sky. Engage with the upper back. Hold 2. Squeezing the glutes, energize the thighs. Hold 3. Notice if any of your knuckles have lifted, engage with them. Press down 4. Breathing deeply in. Breathing out 5. Press back to a downward dog. Walking then your feet to your hands. Forward folding over the legs. Keep the feet hip width apart and fold for 1. Head heavy, neck is relaxed. Inhale into the back. Fold for 2. Inhale. Fold for 3. Take then your feet as wide as the mat and move into a deep squat position. Lift your chest towards your thumbs as you connect your hands together at the heart space. 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. And today's practice is a bit of a hip opening sequence, so focused on your hips. So feel free to add this little mini sequence in to your usual practice rhythm. So if you do a couple of longer form practices throughout the week, This is kind of an additional extra for your hips. Hands to the mat, lift your hips up towards the sky. Bring your feet to parallel once again and step on top of your hands, bringing your toes up to the wrist crease. Head is heavy as you relax the neck. We fold. 1. Inhale, hips lifting at the same time that your head is moving down towards the mat. 2. Inhale. Concave the belly. Forward fold. 3. Release your hands. Slowly we roll up through the spine. Head is the last thing to lift. Standing nice and tall. Now we'll bring the right knee into the chest. Place the right foot to the inside edge of your left thigh. And you're in your Vrikshasana tree pose. The hips are forward facing and your hips are pressing oppositionally out. So try not to allow your left hip to follow the movement of your right knee. Keep pulling your left hip back as you press your right knee out to the right and back. Bring your right knee forwards and cross your ankle on top of your left thigh and start to sink the hips back behind you. Hands can stay at the heart space. Just pause it there. Bring the weight into the heel of your left foot. You could, with your hands, as an additional little exercise, press your knee and your heel down. Just gives you a little bit of extra support as you sink the hips. You feel that right glute stretch. Come off tension, release the right foot back down. Switching legs. Vrikshasana, so left foot to inside edge of right thigh. And as the left knee presses to the left, your right hip pulls back. Breathe into that. If you're very archy in your lower back, the bum might have stuck out now, you've kind of tilted your pelvis. Re-tilt the hips forwards as you align the left knee out to the left. You can then bring your left knee forwards and place the ankle on top of the right thigh and sink the hips. Torso stays relatively upright. You can press your knee and ankle away from you as you sink the hips lower. Feeling that left hip and glute. Come back to center, release the left leg down, Tadasana. Take the hands over the head, breathe in, big stretch. Forward fold over legs, exhale, placing your hands to the mat. Separate the feet again as wide as the mat, then sink your hips low. Now from here, just keep your right hand down, fingertips is fine, take your left arm out to the left, opening up the chest. Press both knees out, so try not to allow this left knee to collapse in, rotating the chest to the sky. So you've really got to engage with your glutes to press your knees wide, and you feel a nice stretch to the inner thighs. Back to center and you switch sides. So place your left hand down, right arm sweeps out, rotating the chest, both knees really wide, uncollapsed, arches of the feet are strong, back to center. Hands then to the mat, lifting your hips back up. We bring the feet to hip width distance. From here, lean the weight forwards and jump back as you exhale to plank. Let's vinyasa, lower halfway. Breathe in, upward dog. Exhale, roll over your toes, downward dog. Hold it there, just stretch the back body. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Step the right foot between the hands and release your left knee to the mat. Now take the right foot out to the right and move onto the blade of the foot. Press down through your left hand and reach your right hand up to the ceiling. Take the right hand back behind you. Let the right knee fall to the right as your hips drop down. You might feel a little stretch to the left hip flexor. Release your right hand down. Wiggle the right foot back in between the hands and just step back, downward dog. Consciously do the other side. Left foot between the hands, drop the right knee. And as you're moving to the blade of the left foot, your left knee drops out. Take first the left hand up, then you open the left arm back behind you. I'm going to put my hand on my lower back because of my shoulder injury and just breathe into the hip space. Trying to avoid collapse into that right shoulder. Breathing in and breathe out. Hand then back down. Step back to a downward facing dog. Stretching both legs. From here, raise the right leg. Open up the hip this time. Split dog. Bring then your right knee to your right arm. Lean then the shin to the left side. Set up for pigeon. Slide your left leg back. Try to keep both legs active. Left hand onto right ankle, right hand onto the right knee. Lift your chest. By pressing through your back foot, you might feel then this left hip flexor and quad start to stretch. Avoid dropping the weight onto your right sit bone. Breathing in. And out. Now going a little further, try to keep your hips low, curl your back toes underneath and lift the left knee away from the mat. Release all of that. Sit onto the right sit bone, bring that right shin parallel to the top edge of your mat. Swing your left leg all the way around and stack your left ankle on top of your right knee. Now avoid the crease between the calf and the thigh. So right up on top of the knee. Sit bones are both rooted, ankle to knee pose. You can place the hands left onto left knee, right hand onto left foot. Let's close the eyes. Just breathe into that. If your left knee is quite high, zoom your attention into that left sit bone. First of all, just try and drop the left sit bone down. And you'll feel naturally then the left knee starts to drop. If it's intense and you just can't find focus because it's too uncomfortable, the knee is too high, then you bring your left foot onto the mat in front of your right knee. And then you eventually, once you've found more openness, you go for that ankle to knee stack. 3 breaths. Opening up your eyes if they're still closed. We assist that top leg away, then the bottom leg away, and then swing both legs back behind you, moving into a downward dog. And we switch sides. So we'll raise the left leg when you're ready, opening up the hips, split dog. Fly then your left knee through to your left arm and angle the shin slightly for pigeon. Right leg slides back, left hand onto left knee and right hand onto the left ankle. So you're not collapsing the torso forwards, you're keeping it upright. Lift the chest but drop the shoulders. Press through that back foot. Feel the stretch enter the right hip flexor and the quad. And And keep your breath rhythm going. Curl the back toes. Lift your right knee. Hips are still low. Breathing in. And breathing out. Release all of that. Shift the weight onto your left sit bone. Angle your left shin, almost parallel to the top edge of the mat. Right leg swings around and you stack your left ankle on, your right ankle, onto your left knee. Figure out a way of grounding the sit bones and then just elevate your chest. Breathe into that. You can close down the eyes, and remember, if it's too much, you just place your right foot onto the mat in front of your left knee. Keeping the spine nice and straight. If you're very open, you can start to lean your torso forwards, but keep the back flat, so try not to round your back. Breathe with it, not against it. Relax on the exhalation. Doesn't always need to be huge movements. Use your breath to help you tune into the subtlety of the practice. And then we can open up our eyes, releasing then the top leg, followed by the bottom leg, and just angle your toes in. Come to lie on your back and bring your feet flat with the heels slightly turned in, the toes slightly turned out. Reach to grab a hold of your ankles. So you want the feet to be quite close to your hips. Just let both of your knees fall to the left. Try and keep hold of the ankles. Focus on your right knee reaching down towards the mat, and that will really stretch the thigh. Move both knees back to center. You might need to adjust your feet. Take both knees over then to the right, reaching your left knee to the mat. Moving then both knees back to center. Just bring the soles of the feet together and your knees nice and wide. Take hold of your feet, heels glued. See if you can keep that arrangement of your feet and knees and place your head back down onto the mat. So you're just stretching the inner thighs. Pressing the knees forwards will intensify the stretch. Take one more breath. And then gently release all of that. Just bring your knees together, round your head up to your knees. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, open out. Place your feet flat, arms nice and wide. Just taking a few deep breaths to yourself. You can exhale through the mouth. Soften the body, relax the face. So that's a really good sequence for the hips, prepping you for bird of paradise or some binds. So if those kind of poses you always feel like you're a little restricted in, and you can repeat the sequence as many times as you like. And work on the openness along with your breath, so then eventually those poses feel a little bit more accessible when you reach them in the sequence. It's also good if you've been for a run or done lots of spin or cycling. It's a really good one to stretch everything out around there as well. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.